I've been listening to music ever since I can remember. Of course, I grew up on records, real records, like LPs, 45s, vinyl, these big, gigantic, spinning discs, and I scratched plenty of them, let me tell you. I've been very happy by, using music services to digest most of the, music that I listen to. I can say digesting, I think. Not just, digesting foods and whatnot. I digest music. But I hate paying for music a la carte. I'm not going to buy a track for 99 cents. I would rather buy the entire album or have access to the entire album. And that's really where I've been driving for at least 8 or so years. Picking up music subscription services as soon as they were available, despite them not having every artist or every song title available. I would rather rent access to music at $5 or $10 or $15 a month than buying music a la carte, unless I really like the artist or the album. In fact, I recently joined the They Might Be Giants Super Presidents Club, like the premium version of their club. Cost me $250, and what I get from it is not just value and autographs. I get a customized ringtone with my name in it, sung by They Might Be Giants. Oh, I was like, dude, I can't pass that up. That is just so amazing. So I'm willing to spend money, believe you me, but I'm not spending money for any music service right now because I don't need to. I listen to Pandora. It doesn't cost me anything. I put up with a couple ads. It's not a big deal. I listen to Spotify or radio on the desktop. That's RDIO. There's also MOG. I haven't really got into that, but the plans for subscriptions are pretty competitive, and I would say pretty compelling. Recently, another one of our Locker Gnome contributors, Matt Ryan, switched from Rhapsody to Spotify. I used to be a Rhapsody subscriber, and I've mentioned that in the channel before. It's been a while. But I would have to fall in line with him. If I had to pay or wanted to pay for a service, I would probably go with Spotify as well. They're growing. It's easy to use. It's accessible. And they've got a wide variety of artists available. And I haven't run into anything that I wanted that I couldn't listen to. If I couldn't on Spotify, then radio has it. If radio doesn't have it and I just want to trip through a musical style, I go to Pandora. And in doing this, in bouncing back and forth between these services that have freemium levels, I'm not paying anything, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything either. So this is just one more person, I believe, who's switched from Rhapsody to Spotify. Rhapsody's looking kind of old at this point. They really haven't done much. So some of the reasons Matt cites in terms of why he switched from Rhapsody to Spotify: social integration, playlists. He also notes that Rhapsody is quite limiting because you can only install it on a certain number of devices. That's one of the reasons why I dropped Rhapsody as soon as Spotify came along. Offline playback, that's a bonus. iTunes integration, apps, and then I think more than anything, it's the experience, right? You want a seamless experience when it comes to listening to the music that you want to listen to. At some point in the future, bless you, dog. At some point in the future, okay, fine. Oh, I know what he wants. He wants up here because he heard me talking about a cookie. At some point in the future, I will resume paying for a music subscription service when I feel that it's priced not just competitively, but in close line to my regular usage, and I haven't hit that ceiling yet. So there's one reason that someone, or I guess one story about how someone switched services, and that was pretty easy for him. What about you? Are you using music subscription services yet, or are you still doing the whole a la carte thing?